This dance is called Paddy Murphy. It's a 32 count, full wall, improver level line dance with 2 restarts. Starting on the right foot, step, look, step forward, step, look, step. Touch the left heel forward, hook the left over the right. Into some heel switches. So we touch the left heel forward, left beside right, right heel forward, right beside left. Point the left to the side, add on a little weave, behind, side, cross. So a lot of steps means a lot of hand counts. That section once more then, step lock off on the right. 7, 8, step, lock, step, heel, hook, heel and point, behind, side, cross. Couple of side touches. Now when you do these side touches, you're going to do all these steps actually in this next section, really with a little bit of a jump. When the music comes on, you'll know why. So you're going to step the left, the right, to the right side, or jump slightly right, touch the left beside the right. Jump slightly to the left, touch the right beside the left. Now these will also be very small steps. Again, you'll appreciate that when the music comes on. We're now going to travel back to that right diagonal. So we're going to literally jump that right back on the diagonal, left beside right, jump the right back again, touch the left beside the right. Another couple of side touches, so the left jumps to the side, touch the right, right to the side, touch the left. Non-jumpy steps, coaster step. So that little set of steps once more. Side touches, off to the right. 7, 8, and touch, and close, and touch, and touch, coaster step. Let's add that to the top. Step lock off on the right. 7, 8, step, lock, step, heel, hook, heel and point, behind, side, cross. And touch, and close, and touch, coaster step. Chassé to the right, add on a sailor, step, quarter turn, and cross at the end. So you're going to cross the left behind the right as you make that quarter turn to the left, right to the side, cross the left over the right. Chassé to the right. Cross the left behind the right, right to the side, touch the left heel forward on that left diagonal, bring the left back beside the right. So that little set of steps once more then, chassé to the right. 7, 8, right chassé, sailor, cross, right chassé, behind and heel and. Add that to the top. Step lock off on the right. 7, 8, step, lock, step, heel, hook, heel and point, behind, side, cross, and touch, and close, and touch, coaster step. Right chassé, sailor, cross, right chassé, behind and heel and. I'm deliberately going through the steps slowly so you can get them in your head. Because when we get up to speed, I'm not going to be able to say half of these words to fit them in with the music. So we're now going to add on some vaudevilles. So we're going to cross the right over the left, step the left to the side, touch that right heel forward on that diagonal, right beside left. Repeat with the left. Cross the left over the right, right to the side. Touch that left heel forward on the diagonal. Bring the left beside the right. Cross the right over the left. Unwind yourself half a turn to the left. Add on a coaster step. So that little set of steps once more then. Into those vaudevilles, cross and heel off on the right. 7, 8. Cross and heel and cross and heel and cross, unwind, coaster step. That is the end of the dance. Let's put it all together. Step mark off on the right. 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. So that's your dance, but that is your dance in slow motion. So we need to speed it up quite a bit. Your feet will be moving on this particular dance. So I'll go through the front wall again, we'll speed it up a little bit more, and then we'll keep going around the other 3 walls. See how we get on. Step lock off on the right. 7, 8. Step lock, step, heel hook, heel and point, behind side cross, and touch and close and touch and touch and touch, coaster step, right chassé, sailor cross, right chassé, behind and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross, unwind, coaster step, step lock, step, heel hook, heel and point, behind side cross, and touch and close and touch and touch, coaster step, right chassé, sailor cross, right chassé, behind and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross, unwind, coaster step, step lock, step, heel hook, heel and point, behind side cross, and touch and close and touch and touch, coaster step, right chassé, sailor cross, right chassé, behind and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross, unwind, coaster step, step lock, step, heel hook, heel and point, behind side cross, and touch and close and touch and touch, coaster step, right chassé, sailor cross, right chassé, behind and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross, unwind, coaster step. Hopefully you managed to follow that. So you'll probably get a bit of cue in this dance when the music is on. Like I say, your feet will need to move on this one. But there are 2 little restarts. They both come halfway through the dance after 16 counts. So you will have done all your touch steps, coaster step, restart at that point. So the restarts come on walls 3, which will be your 6 o'clock wall, and wall 6, which will be your 12 o'clock wall. So let's have a go at wall 6. Take you up to 16 counts and restart the dance. Step lock off on the right. 7, 8. Step, lock, step, heel, hook, heel and point, behind, side, cross and touch close and touch, coaster, step, restart, step, lock, step, heel, hook, heel and point, behind, side, cross. So hopefully you get a feel for where the restarts are. Walls 3 and 6. After 16 counts, so halfway through the dance. So the first time you get to the back wall, and then when you get back to the front, do your restarts. So that is it. That's your dance. That's your walkthrough. It's your restart information. Get your feet ready. Let's give it a go to a bit of music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, lock, step, heel, hook, heel and point, behind, side, cross, side, touch, close and touch, coaster, step, word, chasse, sailor, cross, chasse, behind and heel and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross and point, coaster, step, lock, step, heel, hook, heel and point, behind, side, cross and touch, close and touch, coaster, step, chasse, sailor, chasse, behind and heel and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross and one, coaster, step lock, restart wall, and touch and close and touch, coaster, restart, step lock, step, heel and point, behind, side, cross and touch, chasse, behind and heel and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross and one, coaster, step lock, and touch. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They say that it was sin and shame and the weak that won another. And heel and cross and heel and cross and heel and cross and one, coaster, step lock, then restart wall. Restart, step lock. In the morning after empty and the joy rolls up the icebox lid to see poor Paddy's mug. They stopped the clocks on Mrs. Murphy, couldn't tell the time. And at a quarter after 2, young Union was 9. That's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. They said that it was sin and shame and the weak that won another. Every drink in the place was full the night Paddy Murphy died. They stopped the horse in George Street outside some dancing. They all looked at 8:30 and staggered at noon. They went up to the graveyard, so holy and so blind. Found that when they got there, they left the cars behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said that it was sin and shame and the weak that won another. Every drink in the place was full the night Paddy Murphy died. Hope you managed that one.